What's up, guys? Episode 88 of the Daily Bespoke Edge, the Daily BE. I am Ryan Wagner, your host, and today we're talking about a very easy little repair job that often happens on a pair of nice pants. And it's not because it was poor craftsmanship or manufacturing or that you were overly abusive to your pair of pants. It's just something that happens over the long term that relates to the hem at the very bottom, the pant leg of your trousers. So let me show you what I'm talking about, and I'll go over how you can fix it. Alright guys, so here is a pair of my kind of linen slash cotton, well, actually I think this is a linen and wool blend. It's from my summer suit. And the reason I'm showing you this is that, again, so this very common issue on a pair of pants, over time anyway, is that the hem can start to come undone. So the hem is simply where this fabric at the very bottom, this is the pant leg, obviously, the fabric is folded in on itself and then sewn inside. And if you recall when you were a little kid, your mom or your tailor would probably change the hem on your pants as you grew taller. And it's just a way of letting more fabric out so that you can keep wearing the same pants and not have to go out shopping, right? So on a pair of very high-end pants like this, you'll see that the fabric is folded from the outside on the inside of the pant leg and then sewn right here. Now this is a high quality stitching, and yet over time what can happen on the other pant leg is this can start to come out. It starts in a small little place, and then if you keep putting your foot in there without repairing it like yours truly did, eventually it will continue along the whole seam, and you continue to slowly but surely rip it out. And then you get a pant leg that is suddenly way too long. And you may notice this is my Cool Breeze suit jacket, something that we do at Bespoke Edge. It's an option, of course, but we can put the name of the coat or the pants or the suit in this case on the inside of the pant leg here. But anyway, you can tell that in this case, I tore out the entire hem on this particular pant leg. And I knew I was getting there because every time I put it on, my big toe would catch a little tiny pocket and slowly rip it out, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and now it's all taken out. Now the pant leg on or this hem on a pair of nice pants, it's kind of tricky because you don't want to, and this is where good tailoring comes into play, you don't want to see any stitches on the outside, right? Even though it's definitely sewn on the inside. You know, I showed you it's a little tough with one hand here. I need an assistant, but it's a little tough, right? Because you have to sew this hem on the inside of the pant leg, but you don't want it to show on the outside. And so when done properly, as this jacket was, because you can tell this one's holding just fine, but at some point I must have been a little rough with this one, or maybe I didn't trim my toenails, or who knows what happened. I had a little tiny hole, and then it got bigger and bigger, and now I have a serious problem, right? So, in this case, I'm going to go to the tailor that we work with locally and have them just fix it. It's a super easy thing to do. But it's one of those things that when this happens, if you let it get too bad, you certainly don't want to be caught at the office and your entire pant leg just comes out, and now one leg is, call this like 3 inches longer than the other one. That's a little bit of a problem. But I kind of wanted to highlight this because this is something that happens on pants. I think it's completely normal. It just happens with all different types of manufacturing. And the biggest culprit is when you're putting your pants on, if you're not being, semi-careful, you can kind of cause that problem like I did. Now, we always like to say at Bespoke Edge that you wear your clothes, not the other way around. Now, it's kind of a fine line because, yes, I'm not going to gingerly put on my pants one leg at a time, but at the same time, if I'm too abusive, which apparently I was on this one, you can kind of damage your clothes and shorten the overall lifespan, right? So kind of I admit, a little trivial topic here about pant legs, but at the same time, that the care that you put into some high quality clothes that you can certainly spend a lot of money on, it's in your best interest to take some good care of them. And if something does happen, like say the pant hem comes out, just go in there and get it fixed and you're back in the game. So Hope that helps. I'm kind of curious if this is a common problem. I don't hear about it too often, to be honest, but I wear these pants. These are kind of a workhorse of mine, so I'm not too surprised. But let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. We have some good topics coming up this week. I think you'll want to be around for them. All right, guys, thanks for your attention. We'll talk to you later.